It's your girl T here, back with another Sunday video. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed Sunday because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of today is, why did we boss up? Why did we boss up? We're tea timers. We always boss up. What do I mean by boss up? Well, it goes in hand with a question I had of, do I get sick? Do I get sick and tired of kind of the manifestation process, feel heavy, sometimes want to give up? Of course, every single person on the face of the planet will have a day where they feel like that. They'll feel like, again, today, you get disappointed, you don't see your manifestation right away, you're still really attached to the results sometimes, so you look and you're like, oh, is this all worth it? Does it even work? These are natural questions that will go through our mind. I've had days, even today, I was feeling kind of low energy, and I knew that I needed a reset because I was going. So I took the whole day and watched movies. This is the first time I went out for the day. I know when my body's telling me I need a reset. I affirmed lightly today, but I had a reset where I spent the whole day just watching a few videos of manifestation content, because I always like to beef up on what's happening, and I watched mostly movies my whole day and just babied myself, because if I don't love myself, who's gonna? Well, like everybody, we all know that because we're tea timers, but you know what I'm saying? Like, love yourself first. So that's another thing I would say to you, is listen to your body. When your body's physically exhausted and it needs a reset, it will tell you. Sometimes we feel heavy, not only because manifestation can have a bit of a toll on us mentally because we're switching over our belief system, but physically. You want to physically take care of yourself. That's very important. That's part of self-concept, is being good to yourself, being gentle. But really, in the end of all this is the term bossing up. We have to boss up and know that getting what we want is more important than not. So in some shape or form, you need to start associating yourself to the new thoughts and belief system. And whatever that looks like is up to you. For myself, it's the majority of the day affirming mentally in my brain what I want. And that doesn't mean that I do it back to back to back. It's just when I'm driving, doing miscellaneous chores, I will affirm. When I go for a walk, I love the sunshine, and I'm affirming to myself, and I'm talking internally to myself and having conversations about how wonderful I am. I also listen to an app where I've recorded affirmations in my own voice, because that's most powerful to myself, and I will listen to that instead of the radio when I'm driving in the car. I am a firm believer in utilizing the cracks or the blocks of time you have in your day for something positive. So I use that to affirm my new story, because I want the best. I want the best, I will have the best, and no matter what it takes, I'm getting what I want. That's just it. I always get what I want. I always will get what I want, and I'm getting what I want. If we're not at that space yet, you eventually will want to get to a spot where you're sick and tired of the old version or the old story that you're associating yourself with, and you want to see change. So if the change is greater than the pain of staying the same, like I said in another video, you are going to put in the work, which means whether you declare a story and you stick to it, no matter what shows up in your 3D, you affirm your way into knowing that what you want is yours, you script all day. Well, I wouldn't say all day, but you script when you feel anxiety or stress towards your new story, until it becomes natural to you and you believe in that story and you know that it is your new story. I revise throughout the day. When things come up and they challenge me and they say that they're trying to put me back into the version of me that associates myself to that old story, that's when I challenge myself and I go against the old story. And I'm like, that isn't part of my reality anymore. My new reality says otherwise. My new self-concept says otherwise. So that isn't me anymore. So don't show me any more of that crap. That belongs to somebody else's story. That's happening for somebody else. Or it might have happened for me 5 years ago, but I'm not that guy anymore, so don't show it to me. And I constantly reinforce my new story. When you watch a movie, in the climax of every rags to riches story or story of success, you see the person, they snap into the realization, or they step into their power of knowing, my life's going to be different from this point forward, because whether they have some traumatizing event that happens, or they just realize that they don't want to be what they were being anymore, and they realize how powerful they are, they always come to a realization that they're going to be that new person. This is what we're doing. We're realizing we're the new person, we're walking into our power, and we're staying in that power because we know that we deserve better than we were currently or previously, receiving. So that's what manifestation is, conscious manifestation. We're picking and choosing what we want to see moving forward. And a lot of y'all are thinking that you have to change people in your reality, or you have to convince people, or you have to earn a certain thing that you're manifesting for. You don't have to earn anything. There are infinite amounts of realities. That means there's not just 1, 2, 3 realities. There's bazillions of realities. You're just choosing one, like a choose your own adventure story that has all the parts that you want. There's a reality right now where you're successful in the career of your choice, where you have your SP and you guys are thriving together, where you get the job that you wanted, where you work for your own company, you have your own company, where you're a millionaire. This already exists. You're just picking to stay in that lane until it becomes your norm. So when I get sick, or when I have days where I feel anxiety, or I feel like it might get overwhelming to me, which aren't as much anymore. It used to be when I was first manifesting. I implemented, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. I'm a master manifester. Everything's going my way. I got this. Things are always working out for me. Because you do, at the beginning, want to build faith in the fact that you are a manifesting machine. It is, I remember from the first couple months, I had to prove to myself that manifestation was real, and that this wasn't just something that I was like, joining the bandwagon on. So I proved to myself manifestation was real. And when I realized how powerful we really are, and how much power we harness in our minds, that's when I jumped on deck. And I have a lot less, if any, days where I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm just like, I want what I want, and I'm getting it, and I'm going to do what it takes to get it. So if y'all are having those days, pamper yourself, treat yourself nicely, but always remember, at the end of the day, you're doing things to make yourselves feel better. So if you need to take a couple days and just relax and chill out and not think about anything at all, that's up to you. Do it. Pamper yourself. Make yourself feel good. But always go for thoughts that are making you feel better. Don't attach yourself so much to the results. Put yourself into the thoughts that align to the version of you that is getting what they want. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Bye.